everybody, and welcome back. Drew Kubler here today with the February Unpacking with the Pros video for the Major League Fishing Champions Club. Today, we've got some awesome products. We've got 3 Strike King products, 2 Duckett products, and 1 6 Sense product. But before we get to those products, if you are not currently a Champions Club subscriber, head on over to majorleaguefishing.com/champions club and sign up today so you can receive your own box of 5 to 6 premium baits a month, great member exclusive webinars, 4 discounts a month, and plenty of other awesome goodies that we include in the box. For 2022, if you're not aware, we've got the real big giveaway going on where we're going to be giving away 10 reels each month to 10 of our lucky subscribers. All you've got to do is sign up, be a subscriber with us, and you are entered to win. So let's go ahead and get started on the February box. To start out, I wanted to talk about the discount codes in this month's box. First, we've got a discount from Plano for 20% off on all of their Edge products, which are some awesome boxes. If you haven't already gone and checked them out, go over to planomolding.com and check out those boxes. I know I'm going to be getting some myself, and I suggest that you do the same. So next, we've got a 30% off code from Onyx. I know they've got some awesome inflatable life jackets as well as some pretty sweet rain gear. So if you need to stock up on that stuff for your 2022 season, I suggest heading on over to onyx.com and get your stuff. Next, we've got Wiley X sunglasses. I don't know about you all, but I've got to be wearing my glasses when I'm out there on the water. And they are hitting us with a 20% off code this month. So head on over to their website and get you some glasses. And lastly, TH Marine is offering 20% off on almost all of their products. I know I'm a big fan of their products on my boat, and now's the time to be rigging up your boat for the season. So head on over to their website and get some goodies for your boat for the 2022 season. Alrighty, today we're going to be meeting with Cal Lane from Guntersville, Alabama, who is one of our pro circuit anglers. And he is going to be talking to us about the Duckett baits in the box, as well as Cole Floyd, who is a pro circuit and BPT angler, who's going to be talking with us about the 3 different Strike King products that we have in the box. But first, I want to talk a little bit about the 6 Sense Hyper Jerk 70 Finesse Jerkbait. This is in the Shad Burst color. Super awesome lifelike pattern. It's got the 3D eye, the 3D gills. Then you can see in there, it's got the one little rattle in it. This is a finesse bait, so not going to make a ton of noise, but it is perfect for those clear water conditions. It's a slow sinking bait, and I know when I first saw it, jerkbait was not the first thing that came to my mind. It does not have a bill on it like a traditional jerkbait would, but when I was able to take this thing out on the water, I was really impressed with it. It is very slow sinking, almost suspending in my opinion. But with a couple of twitches of the rod, it really comes to life in the water. It's really has impressed me. Another great thing, I don't know if you all can see, I mean, these hooks are sticking to my hands here. It's equipped with Mustad triple grip hooks, and this one on the back is going to come with a hand-tied feather on it. So it's just under 3 inches long, 3/8 of an ounce. I thought it casted really well. I was out on a pretty windy day. I didn't have any problems controlling this bait and putting it where I needed it to go. Great pre-spawn bait, especially like I said, in those clear water conditions. I also think it would be a killer bait to throw over kind of some submerged grass beds, things like that. Just a totally different look than your typical jerk bait. And I think it's going to really impress a lot of you guys that received it in your February box. So enough talking from me. Let's head on over to Cal Lane from Guntersville, Alabama. He is now on his first season with the pro circuit. He qualified last year at the Toyota Series Championship at Lake Cumberland, and he's here with us today to talk about two different Duckett products that you're going to see in the box. All right, so Cal, how you doing today?
I'm good, Drew. How are you?
I'm doing all right, man. Thanks for asking. So happy to have you on board today to talk to us about the different Duckett baits in the February box.
Yeah, man, I'm excited. Duckett makes a lot of very good baits for this time of year for sure. They have a lot of different selections, and I'm excited to get to explain two of them to you today.
Yeah, man. Let's talk about this trap first. All of our subscribers in the February box got I believe it's chrome gray shad Duckett trap, half ounce. I know that you had a different color there, but if you want to go ahead and kind of show it off and talk a little bit about it, where you like to throw it.
Yeah, they just came out with this. It's one of their new ones, and I have one right here. It's the pearl gray shiner color, and they got all kinds of good colors. And I love throwing a rattle trap this time of year. And the hooks on this thing, that's a huge key with rattle traps. You lose a lot of fish throwing treble hooks all the time, and the hooks that they put on this thing, they're outstanding. I have not lost a fish on it yet, and it's just a great bait, really, all the way around the country for this time of year.
Now you mainly fishing this through old grass beds this time of year, or
yeah, that's what I mainly target. Submerged grass anywhere from 7 to 2 foot. I throw it anywhere in that range right there, and it's just a great way to get a lot of good bites and a lot of good quality bites this time of year. You can work it so many different ways. You can reel it fast, reel it slow, yo-yo it, and it's all around great bait.
Yeah, man. I know you were talking about the hooks on this thing, and they are sticky sharp. I think that can be said for all the different Duckett baits, but especially these katana trebles, I believe is what they are.
They are.
They're pretty sharp, and I like that color pattern that you have a lot there. I know this is more of a classic chrome finish that I have here, and you've got more of a basic shad pattern with that kind of white finish on it. But anything about those rattles inside? I know.
Yeah, yeah. They actually came out with this one, and they came out with a new rattling system instead of, I think the normal ones have an eight ball system in it, and these came with a 6 ball in them. So it's got more of a deeper knock to it that those fish, I think, really can hear better, and it's just something different than the normal, just really crazy, just tons of rattles going off. This has got that deeper knock to it that they really are attracted to.
Sure, yeah, I would say it's a good hybrid between like an original trap style bait and then the kind of tungsten heavier knocking sound baits that a lot of companies have recently come out with. But this is something good in between, and I think it's going to be a fish catching machine, man.
Oh yeah, for sure. It already is, man. I fished a tournament a couple weeks ago in Gunnersville, and I caught every one of my fish on this bait, and like I said, it really is phenomenal this time of year. So
that's awesome, man. Well, let's switch gears now that we've talked a little bit about the trap. We've also got the Water Slash Double Colorado spinnerbait in the February box. So loading it down with two different Duckett baits. I've got the mouse color here in 3/8 ounce. I'm not sure what you've got there, but I'm impressed with it. Tell me about it.
Mouse one. It's actually my favorite color. I went in my box and I was like, what's a good one? I can talk about a lot. And this mouse color, man, it really is probably my favorite color to throw. Just the all-around color. It's got that good shad color to it, and it's just got the perfect amount of chartreuse in it to where you can throw it in a little bit dirtier water if you need to. And it really is a good color.
Awesome, man. What do you think about those blades on it? I felt like they were that perfect thickness and size for the kind of in between when you're not dealing with chocolate milk water, but you still got some good stain and are wanting to throw a Colorado blade versus, say, a willow blade.
Yeah, they really are good. I feel like, especially this time of year too, they don't like the big willow blade, and this Colorado blade just perfect. It's got the perfect, just something about it. They love it. That perfect little rotation it's got, and it's great for throwing it around. In grass, it's really good, and throwing it around trees too as well, bushes in the water when those fish are pushing up and to spawn, and even in after the spawn, shad spawn. You know, when they're chasing bait all around the bank, this is a perfect bait for them.
Yeah, I noticed that real. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's got a really flat bottom there on the head, which you don't see on a ton of spinner baits. And I know personally when I was fishing it, I felt like it made it come through the cover a lot better than
Yeah, it
other
does.
baits on the market.
It does. It does. It doesn't have your normal, you know, big bulky round head on it. Kind of, it's got that smoother bottom to it where it can kind of juke and jive through a lot of the brush or cover, whatever you're throwing it around.
Definitely, man. And like you said, some awesome color patterns on this bait. Just not just the mouse. I know there's, I believe, Boogaloo Dance and some special white. And
Oh
I was
yeah,
looking through them, man. They've got some really killer color combinations on here, and I think it's going to be a perfect bait for this time of year for our subscribers.
for sure, for sure. It's definitely one you need to have in the box or tied on for sure. So
Well, everybody got at least one of them. I'm going to say you would prefer them to go to duckettfishing.com to order some more.
exactly.
If they do lose that one they got in their February Champions Club box, they're able to go get some more.
I would definitely be ordering some more for sure because you're going to need them. You're going to use them and catch a lot of fish on them. So
Awesome, Cal. Well, thanks so much for hopping on here today with us and talking about the different Duckett baits. And good luck this year with your rookie season. I'm sure you're excited to get on the road and travel around catching fish.
oh yeah, man, I'm fired up. I am.
Awesome, Cal. Well, thanks again for hopping on with us and have a good one.
Appreciate it.
We've heard from Cal about the two different Duckett baits. Let's head on over to Cole Floyd from Leesburg, Ohio, who is our Strike King Pro meeting with us this month. While Cole is a young angler in his career, he certainly has an impressive track record with 3 college national championships across 2 different circuits, 3 consecutive BFL AOYs in the LBL division, and he is on his 3rd year in the pro circuit with 4 top 10s and his rookie season on the Bass Pro Tour. So, Cole, how are you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good, man. How about you?
I'm doing all right. Thanks for asking. We're happy to have you on board for February to talk about our Strike King products. So I know we had 3 in this month's box. So I think let's start with the Hybrid Hunter and then we can go from there. So I know I've got the chrome blueback one here. I'm not sure.
Yeah, that's the same one I got. So.
Awesome, man. So tell me a little bit about this bait. When do you like to throw it? I know it's kind of designed to be a grass bait. Is that primarily where you're going to be fishing it, or do you have some other applications for it?
Yeah, I mean, the Hybrid Hunter, it's always shined, in the grass, and it's honestly, I've thrown it, being on Kentucky Lake, I've thrown it on them shallow bars, them real shallow bars, that I'll throw a spook normally on, and I've caught them good, when the spook bite kind of dies off. So it's a pretty sweet little bait. Like I said, it shines in the grass, so it's a real buoyant bait. It's real high up in the water column, so it's kind of like a mixture between a crankbait and a topwater, per se.
Yeah, man. Whenever you shake that thing, I mean, it's got some deep rattles in it, almost like a walking style bait, but it's
for sure.
So
yeah, it's loud. It's almost like a rattle trap mixed in with a walking bait, like you said. I mean, it's a real loud bait.
It's a pretty cool bait, man. I think you can do a little bit of everything with it. So
Sure.
do you find yourself throwing it mainly just in the muddier water with that loud knock, or will you use it in other applications?
You can go both ways with it. That's the cool thing. They got a bunch of different colors, so you kind of match the conditions you're fishing in. But you can fish in clear water. A lot of situations I'm in. I got grass. Hydrilla that's not topped off, and I can reel that bait right over top of that grass, and I can keep it right above the up in the water column, instead, because sometimes it just don't seem like they want to top water bait, and it just seems like that's kind of my go-to when I can't get them to come up on top if I'm in that situation.
Awesome, man. Well, maybe it'll be a key player in your tournament here in a few weeks down at Harris
Yeah.
Chain.
Sure.
We'll see it. It sets up really, really well for that kind of bait. So
It does.
moving on to another bait that I don't think we're going to be seeing many pros throwing here in a couple of weeks at your pro circuit event would be the tour grade finesse football jig.
Yeah.
And I'm paired up here with the Rage Denny Brower crawl. So I'm not sure what you've got on your end, but let's talk a little bit about both of those baits.
Yeah, I mean, you know, them two baits go good together for sure. You know, I'm more of a power fishing guy. I like big line, big baits, but you know, when the conditions get tough, that's when this tour grade finesse jig will get put in my hand. You know, especially if I'm on I've used this bait on, you know, spotted bass lakes, whether it be flipping bluffs, you know, wood. It's just a real streamlined, you know, compact bait, and you know, I paired up with that Denny Brower crawl. It's pretty sweet bait. You know, you can use that, you know, just a Texas rig style bait too, which is pretty cool. But you know, I'll cut that bait down a little bit, and I'll you know, I'll make that finesse jig really compact, and I'll throw it on a lighter line. But yeah, it's pretty sweet.
Yeah,
I
man.
like how the claws are like how there's. It's pretty cool little bait, really.
It's, you know, different. In the water, it's a lot different than your regular Rage crawl.
Right.
It's totally a finesse application, which for February is exactly what we'd be looking for. So I love the action on it, and really this crawdaddy color, man, for this time of year. I don't think that's a hard one to beat.
It really is. You know, it's got them little orange little pinchers on the end, which you know, a lot of guys like the dime, which, you know, it comes out of a package like that. So it's pretty cool little bait. You know, you can, you know, this time of year it really shines, you know, in the springtime and the winter months. You know, sometimes them fish just aren't keen on something, you know, whether it be moving or a real big bait. And you know, this finesse jig, it just really, you know, it's just a really compact jig, and you know, it kind of mimics that crawfish, you know, that, you know, this time of year, it's, you know, them fish really key on crawfish, and you know, that bait just really mimics that. So it's pretty sweet little bait, really.
Yeah, and I noticed whenever I took mine out of the package, that Gamakatsu hook, man, it's really a light wire hook, but it's stout. It's stout. Like, you want, you know, with a bait that small and compact, you really want, you know, you want something small in diameter, but you want something stout. And, you know, that hook gets it done. I mean, for sure. You know, it pegs them fish and keeps them on good, you know. And I like how, I like how it has that good bait keeper, you know, that really keeps the bait up on there. But like I said, I like to cut mine down a little bit, you know, depending on the situation. But I like to cut you know, the Denny Brower Rage crawl. I like to cut it down a little bit, and, you know, it fits perfect on there. It's just awesome bait. Awesome, Cole. Well, thanks so much for hopping on here with us for the February Unpacking with the Pros video, and good luck this season, man.
I appreciate it, buddy. Thank you.
All right, have a good one.
You too.
Alrighty, guys, that's going to do it for this month. Thanks again to Cal and Cole for hopping on here. And if I haven't said it already, if you're not a sub, go ahead and go sign up. MajorLeagueFishing.com/Champions Club, $29.99 a month. You're going to get a box each month, along with videos like these, exclusive webinars, exclusive discounts, chances to win some awesome reels and other prizes, and so much more. So remember, you're not going to find any mystery or luck in this tackle box. Nothing but good baits each month. So we've got March boxes to go build. And thanks again for watching. We'll see you next month.